A group of strong-breasted birds riding the skies, airplanes. What wouldn't one give to be master of that swift craft, skimming the clouds, gliding into a graceful landing? Why not? Opportunity is wide open in the Army Air Corps. How? Let 4 typical American boys answer that question. Thad Evelyn, Bob Gordon, Bill Gunstream, and Tex Myers, utter strangers with the same idea, Air Corps uniform. Wings, snappy caps, each applied to the Air Corps. Thad worked his way through college. Bob, Eastern University, owns his plane. Bill was all-state halfback. Tex, high school graduate, took the mental exam. Would their applications be accepted out of those streaming in from universities, schools, shops, factories, farms? Thad doubted. Halfback Bill wasn't worried much. Bob felt confident. Tex hoped.
You are hereby appointed flying cadet, $75 a month, free room and board, clothing, medical attention, transportation. Wow! Hey!
They arrive by bus, by train, by auto, by plane. They meet each other for the first time, brother cadets or dodos.
Dodos, all in.
The 30-week show starts, and Thad, Bill, Bob, and Tex gravitate together as men will. Their first job is to draw supplies, including bedding and clothing, and they are told to organize their rooms. Boy, I'll do some tall sleeping here. Not with your bed like that, snaps Mr. Upperclassman, and gives the dodos a lesson that maybe even Mother doesn't know. Halfback Bill is plain baffled. The forward pass is simple compared to passing that sheet under the mattress. Now for real equipment: parachute, helmet, goggles. Thad can't wait to try them on. Bob Gordon comes in unexpectedly and catches him. Boy, what an aviator you'll make. Individual inspection next. Stomach and chin in, chest out. But don't burst the shirt buttons, mister. Impatient question in every dodo heart is, when do we fly? Civilian instructors of the primary flying school take final instructions from Captain Horton, Air Corps Supervisor. Like devotees nearing a shrine, the dodos now approach the PTs, or to you, primary trainers. Each dodo meets his instructor. 1 out of 4 is chosen for the first mass flight. The others return to the line to await their turn. This is to be a joyride. Instructions start tomorrow. Even so, the instructor shows the airman's care in trying out his controls, demonstrating them to the student as he does so. They taxi for a mass takeoff. The wheels leave the ground. Will a flyer ever forget the exaltation of that first strong, swift thrust into the air, the power of the steady, throbbing motor seeming to reflect his own desire? Will he ever forget the first smallness of Earth as the plane rises? What's this? The instructor is letting him feel out the controls. But it started. Bunk flying, ground flying. Bob Gordon tells them how. But wait, see how well Bob does himself, or doesn't. In the air, he is taught how to fly an airplane. On the ground, he learns why an airplane flies. To his surprise, there is no classroom boredom. Classroom, however, is merely interlarded between daily flying routine. Takeoffs and landings are practiced again and again. The dodos have also been introduced to the more temperamental antics of their aerial broncos, such as stalls, spins, and dives. They are accustomed to the look of the little old world from every angle and speed of approach. Watch number 50. Friend Thad is in that plane. What's up? Will Thad solo? It's yours, Evelyn. Good luck, says the instructor to Thad. He is to solo. Land right here, says the instructor. Oh, solo me-o in your PTO. Can he master the snorting demon? As the plane rises, he feels a sense of power and exaltation he will never forget.
Hey, he's taking me at my word.
Now Gordon is in number 50. Gordon, who has owned his own plane, but the instructor isn't so pleased. He's too rough on the controls. It's a matter of handling, not forcing. Gordon must get himself smoothed out. Bill and Tex congratulate Thad. It's a big day for all to have one of them solo. But it's hard for Gordon to be happy right now. Tex was next, but what happened?
Gee, I scared myself.
Then Bill. No flying tackle ever had this thrill. And last of all, Bob. And is he pleased? Each has today felt the loneliness of the air give way to independence and triumph. They are ready for instructions and maneuvers. Captain Horton, Air Corps supervisor, holds them absorbed as he explains spirals, eights, and loops using miniature airplanes as examples. There shall be no compromise with safety. Miniature traffic controls aid this motto. Straight solo flying is rapidly assimilated, and our eaglets are now ready for more complicated work. Practice with instructor for emergency or forced landings, maneuvers, and the next big thrill, acrobatics. Never completely learned, the game of flying beckons them on. They think, talk, and live flying, keen to meet all the requirements that will win. They watch each flight, anxious to add the experiences of others to that of their own. As they practice loops and slow rolls, they gain a new sense of mastery and control, of unity with the airplane that makes them indifferent whether the earth appears beneath, alongside, or on top of them. Remember these dodos 10 short weeks ago? Note the fit condition, the fine coordination of this group. And they have learned not only how to wear the uniform of Uncle Sam's Air Corps and to drill, but they have learned their airplanes, from engines, structure, and equipment to the stars under which they fly at night and the weather they fly through. Their wings grow stronger. The first act is over. There are farewells with happy landings. It now means Randolph Field, the west point of the air. More advanced instruction, bigger and faster airplanes. It's new thrills and adventures for all. Three great training centers, each complete with primary, basic, advanced courses. The West Coast, Southeast, and Gulf Coast, where our 4 cadets are reporting. From the government-sponsored civilian schools of the Gulf Coast area, all roads lead to Randolph Field, west point of the air, world's most beautiful training center.